Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Jenk Plays with me, Jenk. And today we're playing some more Transport Fever 2. It's been a little bit while since I last played. To you guys, there's probably going to be no gap at all, because I recorded a couple of episodes back to back. But it's been a week since I've last played, and to be honest, I came back and I was a little bit lost. Wasn't too sure what we were doing last time. I think we were playing down here with this line down here of Miramar. That was one of the things we did recently. We've also done some work on the passenger lines here, and we also did some more stuff with Little Rock over here. Having a little bit of a think about what we're going to do today, and I think this might be... We'll do one or two things, and then we'll see how far that gets us. But yeah, it might be a bit of a simpler episode today than some of the ones we've had recently. But first thing I'm thinking is I can see here Arlington. It's been sat here for a while next to our fuel line, sat there very jealously, watching all of this fuel be produced over there, and they're not getting any of it, and they really need it. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to put in a new line here for fuel into Arlington, and start giving them some of that demand, filling some of that demand. So we put in a street as well just to connect it so they can loop around. Don't want to snap that necessarily. That's annoying. It's a little bit... Oh, we'll just have to be angled. Let's just not look too close. No, actually, that isn't as horrendous as I was expecting it to be. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we know it's coming from there. So the question is, do we pull it from here, or do we pull it from down here? I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll pull it from over here and truck it over, because that's a shorter distance, and we'd be wasting a lot of time moving it down there just to move it back up. But we need to be careful that we don't compete too much on for fuel versus Salt Lake City. But for now, we've got a demand of 83 over there, demand of 149, and we're shipping 128. So we could probably fit in Arlington as well without causing too much of a problem. But we will want to bring in, probably before too long, more fuel into the oil refinery. In fact, looking at that, we could probably do that today. So yeah, so that's maybe what we'll do after we've done this. So if we get Arlington hooked up first of all, this, I'm going to remove this. This must have been from when I was trying to make my line work and it wasn't quite working. I rebuilt everything and didn't put him back in. We might want to re-add him later on once we revisit this line, because I think this isn't... We may want to add admin trains to it once we get some more stuff unlocked. Let's just check. Yeah, let's unpause the date as well, because I paused the date when I was looking in the background, because I didn't want stuff to tick over too much. Okay, let's think about this. So last time we tried to build a bridge on this map, one of the problems we have is that it's a very deep river. I'm also spotting that you may remember when we were messing around before with the tracks and trying to get them to be above water level. Some of these things are not above water level, which can cause some issues, but I mean, right now they're functional. We're probably going to rebuild these roads at some point anyway, probably rebuild the tracks as well. Certainly when we get high-speed tracks, we might want to revisit this. Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll put in a bridge. Doesn't really seem to be anywhere that's shorter or longer, and I don't really... I'm going to take that out as well. That's a relic. Bring that back. There's not really anywhere that's obvious fording point, so let's just put down a bridge and see how we go. Last time I did this, it was going to be... No, that isn't actually too bad. When I was trying to do it early on, it was going to be millions. So I guess this river here is slightly shallower than the other one. So if we put that there, let's do that. Let's arch it slightly. So that's navigable. Okay. So potentially if we want to, we can bring a ship up to the tools. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Yeah. Autosave, let that finish before we do anything. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. And then if we bring that down straight... Oh, that's the wrong way. To ground level. Might bring that back just a little bit on each side. I'll bring that down to ground level as quickly as we can. Straight if possible. There we go. Do the same on this side. Trying to find levels if we can. Cool. Okay. And then this one we could probably just do very simply a loop round. Maybe not. Let's put this in ourselves. To there. And to there. So that's roughly a third of the price it was going to charge us if we hadn't done that ourselves. And we've got to think about how we're going to get over this track. We might want to actually bridge it here as well. Let's see if we can. Oh, wrong way. Oh, let's put an arch on it. There we go. I mean, that looks terrible. Why is that doing that? No. Let's try that again. Don't know why it's misbehaving. I just want it to go level. There we go. Let's go level. Bridge pillar collision. That's a little bit annoying. Come on, down. Don't snap. Okay. Fine. Okay, so what we might actually do on this side is if we bring this around to here. Yeah. Okay, that works right. And then move that around to there. And make that ground. Cool. Okay. Water's a little bit annoying. Let's pretend we don't. Yeah, we didn't see that. So okay. So we've got our road over now. Coming into the city. We've got a distribution. Okay. So now we just need to put in a truck station to actually accumulate the stuff. One very long platform. And let's see how far along we can get before we lose it. Quite a long way actually. Looking at this. To say there. Okay. And then this is going to be a line. From there through to there, and then you'll come back. Oh, I didn't even need to loop it. Oh well, they're still building it, it's fine. And this is going to be road freight, AR fuel to AR distribution. Okay, and do we have a... No, I've got a tram depot. Don't have any road depots nearby, so let's just drop one in. Put it the other side of it maybe. No. Let's try that again. So the problem I've got is I can't actually see my keys because I've got a microphone in front of me. So I'm kind of having to remember where keys are instead of just being able to look at them. And that makes me sound like a bit of a amateur, not being able to just figure out, do you want a tarpaulin or a flatbed? Let's go flatbed. And we'll go 4 to that line. Okay, let's see what rate that gives us. 32. Okay, so we know that Arlington wants somewhere around 86. So if we double, make one more and then double it, it goes to 80. Okay, and that should then fill their demand. Let's see, you should start getting some fuel appearing. Let's also fix that line so they wait. So if we do full load any, there we go. So then they'll fill up. And unpause it. So hopefully some fuel will start to appear. 9. Okay, so it's making it. It's just not shipping it just yet. Okay. Well, we'll leave that for a minute. What we'll do in the meantime, let's just have a think about how we're going to get some more oil into there. There's bound to be some somewhere. Okay. So we've got some over here. But that looks like a self-contained fuel line there anyway. So maybe further down the river, away from anything else that we're currently using. No, okay. So potentially one of these ones. I think that one, we can just leave it as it is for now. So maybe this one here, we could bring it out. Bring it out to there and ship it over. We might even be able to... And look at the money we've got, we might be able to put in a channel. Yeah, let's think about that. Okay, so we want to bring it up. And we can probably, just looking at how much of a mess we've put here, how easily would we be able to get a harbour in? Let's do a harbour, let's do a large harbour. Let's do 2 for now. So, how close does it need to be? pretty close. Okay. So, gotta think about that. That's not close enough. Let me just take a second to have a think about how I'm going to do this, and then I'll get back to you guys. So, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so after some experimentation off screen, I realized that we can access the refinery by boat. I have reconfigured some of the roads around here to make it more connected, but we can theoretically put in a harbour somewhere around here. We might need to think about the terminals there. It's probably only going to be able to fit one terminal on, but we could fit one here and have it connect by road to the refinery. And because it's close enough to auto-connect it, we can probably get away with just having a road come across here as a level crossing without disrupting the flow of trains. So that's what we're going to do. So if we put in our port, and then we'll see about putting in, let's rotate that slightly, we'll see about then putting in the road. Okay, so there we go. And then we'll put in our, I don't want that to happen, might have to do some shifting here. Bring it to, say, there. And then we can bring that around. It's going to be awkward, isn't it? Let's bring that over to there. There we go. So we now have this connected through. This is looking pretty ugly. At some point, I think we're going to come back and revisit this and redesign this entire section because there's a lot going on. I'm thinking potentially we're going to add more tracks along here as well, and this road's going to be replaced by a highway probably at some point. So for now, just bear with me. I know it's ugly, but it's functional. So, okay, so we've got this guy set up now to bring some more oil in for refinery. We said we were going to use this one over here. Now let's see, can we just plonk a port in and reach it? What if we do some work with the roads as well? There we go. So we could probably connect on this side just to there. Bring that around to there as well. Okay. So that's still a little bit... Oh, it's not far, actually, looking at that. So maybe to there. Okay. So is it going to complain if we destroy... Okay, so we're going to need to rebuild... We need to rebuild this road to enable us to do that, but that'll only take a second. So if we pull this out, we paused it, so we don't have to worry too much about those warning messages. We bring this road out first. Bring this down to say there. Let's see. Okay, so that then connects. So that's then, we'll put that. No, we just need one for now, actually. We don't need to roll out too much. So we've got our access to the water. And we can bring that round to there. And that round to there. Although, thinking about that, I want to tidy that up. Make that a straight road across here. I'm also going to make it a thick road as well, just to future-proof. A nice thick road. Bring this back slightly. Through to there. And we'll bring that one back slightly as well. And then through to there. There we go. And we can use the narrow road into there. So hopefully now it's still connected. It is. Excellent. Okay. Probably can downgrade that to a skinny road as well. There you go. It's still connected. Yep. Cool. Okay. Let's set that line up then. So we start down here. Baton Rouge Annex. Bring that up to Arlington Sidings. That's going to be sea freight or ship freight. BR crude to AR fuel. Okay, there we go. So one of the things I saw was that we can use waypoints now as well to say we don't want you to go too close to Salt Lake City, for example, so they won't get impacted by the pollution. I might play that off screen and then we can revisit it later on. I've not used it. I mean, actually, sod it, let's just do it. Let's do it now. Let's give it a go. So we take a waypoint and that's going to be the southbound. So we return on the right, so that'll be that side, and then we rotate it, and we go out on the left. So, well, out on the right, back on the right. Look at the line. So we've got that one. So starting down there. So we go to that one, and then come back by that one. There we go. So that's then staying away from Salt Lake City, so it shouldn't pollute them. Yeah, okay, I like this. Do I care about them crossing over? I might force them out to here as well. Let's do that. Okay, so that's... We travel on the right hand side on the outbound. Yeah, have we done that the right way around down here? Yeah, we have. Okay. Travel on the right bound on the outwards. And right for the return. So that's then we add that one. And before that one, we add that one. There we go. So we've got a nice big distance from Salt Lake City, so don't have to worry about pollution. I'm not so bothered about them crossing over. And for now, I mean, while I'm at it, let's just do all of them. And let's do Baton Rouge on the return as well. So put that one to there. And that one to there. We'll do the line again. So that's going to be the first one. So that one. No, that's the wrong way around. Change that to that one. There we go. And that's going to be the last one there. Okay. Don't know why you're crossing over there. Let's put in that one and then that one. Let's see if we can stop them crossing over. So that's going to go to there. Oh, I've done it again. Keep doing this. Go on the right. And then on the left. Well, on the right. You're just going to keep crossing over. Okay, never mind. That's enough. Let's not worry about that too much. We've cut them away from our population centres, and crossing over once or twice isn't the end of the world. Okay. We've got a shipyard down there, so we can reuse this one. We can go large. Oh, I've now got the Vandal. Excellent. Perfect for this. Let's go 4 for now. Put that on our ship line. And just check that rate. That rate is 82. And we want to get that up to 400. So actually we want 5 times that, really. So let's do that. Big spend. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. So auto savings, we can't really do anything. Okay, so rate is now 400. They should all hopefully come down first. There we go. Let's cool. So they'll get some fuel. Well, get some crude. They'll bring it up. And they'll drop off at the sidings, which is covered by that. Okay, supplies 400, consumers 200. And then that's going to then bring that up. So right now it's supplying 200. Right. Yeah, so it's 2 to 1. So right now it's up to show giving them 200. And once this next one comes in, that's going to be able to take up to 400. Which then should... So Arlington's now up to 100, and Salt Lake City's up to 1, 3, 4. So... yeah, that's good. Okay, let's just check that we're covering everyone. We want... is it that one? It's that one. Oh, it's a bit of a mess here. Okay. So this is covering them. We need to add another drop-off. Actually, looking at that. Let's go off that screen so we can see that that one is covering all the way up to there. But we have demand up here as well. So if we add that one to there and take the fuel distribution line, don't want manage vehicles, wrong button. Manage line. We'll add a second one there. And that will then cover everyone. Let's just make sure that one's actually in the smartest position. I mean, it's fine. It's fine where it is. Okay. So, actually now increase the amount that they are consuming. Should also fill that up. Okay, and Arlington are getting theirs in. Okay, cool. Great. That seems to have been pretty successful. Everyone's happy. The boats, let's just check on the boats. They should be coming down. Oh, there's a lot of congestion here. So we've got the 2 lines. Thinking about it, let's take those 2 out. Let's take that one. Let's also delete that one from instruction. Hopefully the line was number set. There we go. Fine. So they should stay out of each other's way. I hadn't thought about this other line coming through. That is a big queue, but they'll get going. Once they get going, it should be all right. Okay. Cool. Right. I think that's everything for today. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.